If you're tired of spending hundreds of dollars on NBA jerseys, then you're going to want to check out jerseygods.com. Jerseygods.com offers those same high-quality replica NBA jerseys, but for a fraction of the price. I actually ordered a LeBron James jersey from there, and it was the same quality as the one I spent over $100 on at the NBA store. So click the link in the description, use discount code Joe, and go get your NBA jerseys today. Before we even get into anything regarding the game, man, more importantly, happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. I wish you and your family all the best. I'm thankful for all of you guys that support me, man. You guys allow me to live the life that I live and allow me to do what I love to do. And I can't thank you guys enough, man. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you and have a happy Thanksgiving, okay? I also am thankful for everyone that's going to drop a like on this video. So in today's video, we're back on our Giannis Antetokounmpo build. Basically, it's a power forward. I posted the whole build if you want to check it out. But as you can see, it says I'm a paint beast. But he's not, like, I don't know, the typical paint beast. That's not what this build is. This is a 6'10 power forward slashing defender. Gets all the, gets contact dunks, gets snatch blocks. It's a beast build, honestly. You could play as the center on the twos, like I'm playing here with my boy Aqua. Or if you're playing on the threes, you could play like the 2 or the 3 with this build. Either way, you're like a slashing defender. You could rebound, block shots, and you get contact dunks. You get, alley-oops like this. It's a really good build to grind rep, honestly. And that's why I'm on it in this gameplay, okay? Because this year, rep is all about catching lobs. And for the first time all year, I decided, why don't I actually just try to go on a streak? Basically, I'll play like 2 or 3 games. Listen, I like 2K20, but I'm sure a lot of you guys can agree, it just feels like we played it last year. Like we made jokes, oh, 2K19.5, and it really does feel like NBA 2K19.5. It's like NBA 2K19 remastered, basically. And to me, it's a good game, but it just feels the same as last year because everything basically looks the same. And the updates aren't as, they are updating it, but it's not like it should be. I mean, we still have the Halloween park. Halloween was almost a month ago now. I mean, it's Thanksgiving. Like, we got to be more up to date than that. But apparently the winter park is on its way. I kind of saw screenshots of it, and we'll just see when it gets here, all right? But I was only about 3 or 4% away from hitting Superstar 3, so I said, you know what, for the first time all year, let me actually try to go on like a 20, 30, 40 game win streak. Now, SS3 might not feel like that high of a rep, honestly, because I mean, we know there's a bunch of Elite 3s and a couple Legends already, so it doesn't really feel that bad. But SS3, I don't know, I think it's above average in terms of rep. But if you look at the amount of time I've actually been grinding the game, like when I go on my friends list, it shows how many hours you've spent on the game. I'm nowhere near the top, but yet I'm a higher rep than a lot of people that have played the game a lot longer than I have. And the reason being is because whether I'm on this build or my LeBron build, lobs are the best way to get rep. As you can see, this game was 12,400 rep. Like, that's a pretty good game. That was like a 2.5 minute gameplay. And I got over 12,000 rep from it. So it's like anytime I'm playing the game, I'm getting a lot of rep because alley-oops are the best way to get rep. As you can see, I'm at 97% to Superstar 3. And at this point, I believe we were on like a 30-game win streak, all right? So 30-game win streak, that's when you already know comp is about to start pulling up. Yeah, 30-game win streak, comp is about to start pulling up. So you guys know, most of the time when I play this game, I do not do what the meta is. The meta this year is that hezzy behind the back, hezzy behind the back, hezzy behind the back, around a brick wall screen, and like that's considered comp. Like anyone that spams that and wins games and is a high rep, like, yo, he's good, he's comp. To me, like, that doesn't make you good. Like, you're just abusing the most overpowered thing in the game. I'm not hating on anyone that does that. If you do that and you win a lot of games, cool, do what you got to do, man. I'm not here to tell you how to play a video game. That's on you. But I don't enjoy playing like that. And from a content creator point of view, I don't think my subscribers really are trying to watch somebody do the same move over and over and over again, okay? But as you saw in the last gameplay, like, we are not just abusing that. Like, you saw how many times, especially once I got takeover, I was just ISOing that I think it was like a 98 glass lock last game. And I was just ISOing them, dunking on them all over the place. But in this gameplay here, to start off, as you can see, we're just running the meta, and you see how easy it is to just get open because that move is so OP, that behind the back, like off the hezzy, look at boom right there, enough space, pull up green. You can just abuse that, and it's partly the problem of this game and why it's probably so repetitive and boring because, all right, think about last year, how many different dribble styles there were. Like, obviously, like, Steezo had his own thing, G-Man had his own thing, Bandit had his own thing. All these great dribblers all had different styles of dribbling, but they were all really, really effective and really good. Hank, Colder Man, all the good dribble YouTubers that you guys like to watch, they all had a different style. This year, it's like everyone dribbles the same. Even the best dribblers are complaining, that why do we all have only one really good move to go to? That's like the overall problem, overall theme of this game. The game itself is actually pretty good, but it's just so boring and repetitive at times that, sure, you could get on and play for an hour and it's fun, but it's like it just starts to become the same thing over and over again. If they could just update the park more often to make it, fresher, like I was saying, it's Thanksgiving, but yet the park still has the Halloween theme. Like, come on, give us something fresh to look at. You know what I mean? Give us something new. If they do that, and then I don't know what they could do with the dribbling, but it's just when there's just one overpowered move, look at everyone does it. It's just the behind the back. Everyone abuses the same dribble move. I don't know. We'll see, if they can actually come up with and do something. But basically, I ended up missing an alley-oop, so they got the ball back. Now he's going to spam again. Behind the back, hezzy. Behind the back, hezzy. Gets open and shoots a three. 10-7. But check out how we bait him here on this next play right here. I'm guarding the lockdown in the corner, right? But watch this high IQ defense to bait him into the pass. Still contest the y'all going to see. Watch. He's trying to get to the corner. He's isoing, right? Hezzy. He's going to drive in. I bait. Jump, get a really good shot contest. The guard gets the rebound. Now check out how last time I baited and went back to the corner. So he thinks I'm going to bait again. Hezzy, he drives in. I'm not baiting this time. I come over, get the block, get the rebound, get us the ball back. That's how you play defense, especially when someone's isoing, bro. You have to play those mind games to get the ball back for your teammate and help your guard or help whoever's guarding the ball handler. You got to play those mind games. Sometimes you got to hedge and bait. Sometimes fully commit and just go for the block. You and your teammate got to talk about it and decide how you're going to defend it. Now that my boy Aqua's in takeover, they got to play really high around the screen. So I told him, just look for the slips all day. If the guard's on me, just lob it up. Giannis is way too athletic. You got the max wingspan. It's way too easy. Slasher takeover. Just hit me on the cuts if they're going to play high on the screens, and it's a wrap. We're going to get this win. Now, for everyone that was doubting this Giannis build, this is the one that I created in the prelude, and let me tell you, I'm not disappointed in it at all. I mean, as you can see here, Aqua gets a little bit of an opening. He pulls up. Like, this build gets rebounds. Like, as you guys saw last game going against a glass lock, I had no problem in the paint. You got to realize the extra speed, vertical athleticism that this build has, combined with being 6'10 with max wingspan, he has no problem against big men, and then even going against like this, a rebounding wing, which is basically like, basically a lockdown defender, you're still got no problem in the paint. I'm just slipping the cuts every time because I see the opening, right? Slip, Aqua's going to pass it down, pump fake, it's all day. Like your inside scoring ability it doesn't matter who's on you, bro. You're going to finish around the basket. You're going to be able to get contact dunks as you guys saw on that glass lock last game. The build is incredible for anyone doubting it. And again, this is against an SS3 and an SS1. It's not like these dudes don't know what they're doing. They're obviously pretty good players. That's green. Ball game right there. All right. So we went on a 35-game win streak. This is the first time I tried to streak all year. Then unfortunately, we ended up losing to 2 lockdown defenders. They actually played really well, so I don't know if they support the channel or not, but shout out to those dudes that beat us. I give them credit. They played really, really well. But I was only about 1% away, and as you can see, we hit SS3 finally. So SS3, we unlocked the gym rat, which means I don't have to go to Gatorade facility anymore. We unlocked, what else did we unlock? Some bike or something like that you got to spend like way too much VC on to have it even be worth it. And then I get to spawn into the neighborhood wherever I want. If I'm being honest, the only thing that even really matters to me is the gym rat. Like, the fact that I can spawn in, instead of spawning where everyone else spawns and I can spawn 8 feet away at the rec center, that does nothing for me, bro. Like, I don't know. Some of these rep rewards this year, like the takeover boost, like they're okay, but what happened to the good rep rewards from back in the day? Like the Tiger, the Jetpack, like even these elite rewards, like create your own t-shirt, double VC, like, double VC, I guess that's cool, but I mean, if you're hitting Elite 2, like you have enough VC anyways from playing those games. Mascots, obviously, thank God they're still in the game, and they're actually pretty good this year. They don't make you 6'6" like last year. But then even like the helicopter ride, like think about it, bro. The helicopter ride, that's cool for the one time when you hit Legend, the first time you go in the park. After that, do you really want to watch like a 30-second cutscene every time you load into the park? Of course not. You're just going to skip it. You're not going to watch it every time. Me personally, I would much rather have a Tiger sit on the court while I dunk all over somebody. Like, that was cool. Or have a jetpack so I could fly around the park or around the neighborhood. That was cool. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. You guys let me know down in the comments. But Puma Mania is this weekend. 4 days of Puma Mania, and we got beats tonight. So I'm honestly thinking I might just actually no-life the game and just hit Elite 1 this weekend and be done with it. I think we might have to do that. But I appreciate everyone watching the video, man. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Please drop a like before you leave. Subscribe if you guys are new. I'm out. Peace.